Number 3. Soyuz 11. By 1971, the Soviet Union had established the world's first space station, Salyut 1, and the Soyuz 11 made history on June 7, 1971, when it successfully became the first manned mission to the space station itself. After completing the main part of the mission, it was time to go back to the Earth for the 3 cosmonauts aboard to a hero's welcome on June 29th. During the journey back home, the cabin capsule depressurized, causing the crew to lose all of their oxygen. While the spacecraft itself remained entirely intact, it automatically continued its journey to the Earth, successfully landing in Kazakhstan with a recovery crew and national media waiting for them. However, when the recovery team opened the spacecraft, they found 3 dead bodies. Georgy Dobrovolsky, Vladislav Volkov, and Viktor Patsayev are still to this day the only men to have ever died within space, although the reasons for their deaths wouldn't be made public until years later. Number 2. Space Shuttle Columbia disaster. The Space Shuttle Columbia was always a reliable spacecraft for NASA, and by 2003 it had successfully served NASA for over 22 years. In 2003, Space Shuttle Columbia was on its 28th mission to space in a journey that mostly went without any hiccups. However, as the spacecraft was attempting to re-enter the Earth's atmosphere, a piece of foam insulation broke off from the spacecraft and hit the leading edge of its left wing, leading to an explosion that caused the spacecraft to disintegrate. All 7 crew members on board were killed in the accident, tying it for the deadliest space disaster in history. Number 1. Space Shuttle Challenger disaster. The Space Shuttle Challenger was only the 2nd space shuttle to ever fly into space, with its first flight in 1983. It went on to become highly successful for NASA, making 10 trips to space with no accidents at all. In 1986, the Space Shuttle Challenger was set to make its 10th trip to space, and the launch would be broadcasted live around the world, with school children all over the US watching it at school, as it also carried Krista McAuliffe, who would be the first teacher and civilian to go into space. However, things didn't go as planned. Only 73 seconds into its flight, the Space Shuttle Challenger disintegrated, killing all 7 crew members on board. It became a national tragedy, one that almost 50% of school children in the United States watched happen live.